Hey YouTube, it's Mitch at iPhonecaptain. Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 free games for the week. And today is August the 15th. So let's go ahead and get started. The first one I want to share with you is the app of the week in the App Store called Rise. This is an alarm application for all of you guys needing to get up a little earlier than normal. You can set an alarm simply by dragging your finger up and down on the screen to the time you want to set an alarm. So let's set an alarm for 10 p.m. Okay, let's get on up here. And looks like it's giving me a little bit. There we go. Alright, I passed it up. It's a little bit finicky. Right there. Alright, we got 10 o'clock. So if we want to turn that alarm on, we simply just swipe to the right to turn it on. Or you can swipe to the left to turn it on. And do the opposite. Swipe to the left to turn it back on. Swipe to the left to turn it back off. Swipe left or right to turn it on or off. Whichever one it is currently. If it's currently on, you swipe to the right, you're going to turn it off. Or just the opposite. That gets a little tongue-tied. But you tap the little cog there at the bottom and you can change the different sounds. I'll play a couple of these because you have to actually turn them on as you do it. It gets a little hard to do. So let's see if we can do this. There's Jungle Morning. Alright, here's Walking at Dawn. Babbling Brook. If you're like me, that probably would put me to sleep rather than make me get up. But that's called Rise. Now, the next one I'm going to share is called Nova Defense. I did a full review on this, and if you want to check it out, you can get it here on the channel too. This is a tower defense game, and guys, it's a fun game. It's a free game. You have to stop all these aliens from getting through. Let's go ahead and go to a battle. I'll show you a little bit about it. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on any of these, rather than just show you what the inside looks like with the graphics and some of the audio and that kind of thing. So let's loading up. And you can tell I haven't loaded it up here today. I restarted my iPad earlier today, and it's taking it just a minute to load up. It does take this game a second or two longer than most to load up. I noticed that when I did the review, but I didn't notice it being this long. Okay, you see here the different places on the screen. You tap those and you buy bunkers, and you spend the gold, and as the aliens come down the road, you will kill those to collect points. So let's go ahead and get started with what we got. And down here at the main bottom, right down here, is that point you don't want them to get past, because if any of the aliens get past that, you lose a heart for each alien that gets by, and you only got 20. When those 20 hearts are used up, you have to start the level over. So let's go ahead and start this wave. And you can see this is the first wave out of 12 for this level, and they get pretty intense the farther as you go along. And you can also buy these bombs down here at the bottom. If I wanted to buy that bomb and tap right up there in the middle of all that, I could explode and kill all of those. So that makes it easier for yourself to advance, actually, is what it boils down to. And you see I just added 2 more guys into the mix there, and you can see as I kill those aliens, my gold count is going up. And you see that little clock spinning there. That's how much time you got until the next wave, where you can go ahead and tap it to get them to come on down. But that's a pretty awesome tower defense game. Like I said, I got a full review if you want to check it out. This game here is by Full Fat, called Flick Golf Extreme. They've got a lot of other called Flick Quarterback that they did. Pretty awesome game. I reviewed it as well too. But if you like golf, and I mean this game is pretty cool to pass time. Let's go ahead and play a couple rounds. You simply, all you do is just swipe up to flick the ball, and you can actually guide the ball the way you want it to go. You can move it when it taps 3 times. You can't get it to move. You can't direct it anymore after that. Okay, and you get the picture right there. That's called Flick Golf Extreme. It's free. Next one is one of my favorites called Run Sheldon. It's free as well. You're this little turtle, and you got to avoid these rabbits, and you can collect these coins, all these other things. You simply just tap the screen, and the longer you hold down on the screen, the higher you jump. And if you double tap, you got like a little parachute you can use. So if I double tap, you see now I can sort of glide, use like my little wings, I guess you could say. Now the little rabbits are coming out. And you can also power slam by swiping down. And you can see there that I messed up already. And there you get these little things as you go along. This is like a little bubble you can jump in, and it helps you. There's a little bubble again. And you go in here and you collect these little coins. That's called Run Sheldon. It's a pretty awesome game. You can catch it out. Check it out below, guys. I'll have the links for all these below. Last one we're going to look at is called... Let me go over here where I can find it at least. It is a Surgeon 3 by Adult Swim. And it's a pretty cool game. I'm just going to show you just a small, brief gameplay of it too. Go ahead and start the surgery. And you got to get all these different things. Okay, first thing we need to do is sew this guy up with this, then you tap these different things, you burn him shut, and you glue him shut. You got to do that for each one of these wounds. But see, that's not working. So now we're going to have to burn these shut, looks like. Then we're going to have to glue them to make the skin look like it's supposed to. Now we've got to go internally. Now we're going to staple these shut. Then we're going to take and remove this glass. Now we got to staple that shut. Pretty awesome game, guys. Check them out. Like I said, I'll have the links in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, guys. And please keep coming back.